which originated this science 15 to 20,000 years ago. There have been evidences of yogis sitting in caves 20,000 years ago in meditation postures. So this ancient science of yoga became the modern science of yoga when it came to the United States. Okay, so we'll make a deal. We learn yoga from you and you learn yoga from us. What is Kriya Yoga? What is Babaji's Kriya Yoga? Let me simplify. Is yoga vegetarianism? Or eating only salads and lettuce and detoxing the body and thinking that because I'm a vegan I'm superior to all? No, it is not vegetarianism, although that by itself is a good thing. I'm predominantly vegetarian. But if eating lettuce and grass were the main object, then all the cows would be in line. There are many people in India, you see these old ladies, they do their vrat and they have a bath morning and evening and they say. So we ask them, our grannies and all, why are you having so much bath and all? They say, cleanliness is next to godliness. So then, if it were having a bath, then all the fish would be enlightened, which they are not. So there are many misconceptions about yoga. These are minor facilities which help the main process of yoga. Or physical postures. Oh, she does the Vrishchikasana so well in this thing. If physical postures and Hatha Yoga, as they wrongly call it, which is Katastha Yoga, postural integration were yoga, then Nadia Comaneci would be the greatest yogi in the world. She is the one who got the first Romanian gymnast who got a perfect 10 in the Olympics. You know that?
Aye.
Then if you know that, surprising. And they say, okay. What is yoga? They say, I'm doing Zen. And when you go to do yoga, they disgrace, it has been fallen from grace to a mere physical postures. This is the least of what yoga is. This is the least of what yoga is. It's only 1/8 of a portion of yoga. Yoga is an inner ascent. It's an inner ascent through ever more refined and ever more expanded spheres of mind to get to the God essence, the divine consciousness, which lies at the core of your own being. As the great sage and divine master of all masters, who we honor today at the Guru Purnima Day, Ved Vyas, he has said, Yoga Samadhi. Yoga is nothing less than a divine state of at-one-ment with God. Yoga is an ecstasy of expanded consciousness, bereft of thought, devoid of breath, no thought, no breath. Yoga, when they ask you what yoga is, it's nothing less than that. Total fusion with God. Total fusion of the soul with the spirit is yoga. Then what is Zen? What is Satori? Zen, Satori are first later additions. Firstly, there's no such thing as Zen. It is mispronounced. It is called Dhyan. It came from India thousands of years ago. It came from India. It's called Dhyan, which means a meditation. Then it went to China. It migrated and was called Chan. When Bodhidharma from India went to China and established the Shaolin Temple, 300 AD. The Bodhidharma is an Indian sage from Kanchipuram, South India. But real practitioners are buried in the snows in the Himalayan caves. If you go to India, so lofty are those beings. that they take the pain and cancer and AIDS of people and die in the snows without a song being sung about them. They don't know it, they're egoless. They're just melting love, such mighty beings. And many a flower has blossomed to blush unseen. And many a flower has blossomed to blush unseen and wasted its fragrance in the desert sands. These heroes went unsung. But did they? Yes. In human eyes, yes. But in the eyes of the divine Lord God, no. They are the diadems, they are the diamonds of His heart. And if we should on our path to yoga, the greatest obstacle reduce, which is ego, we shall surely enter the divine state of consciousness. Till then, it is difficult. Getting back to the subject of Kriya Yoga, which I am going to initiate you into, believe me, in all my 60 years, I have practiced every type of meditation, every type of yoga, every type of hatha, and I have come to the conclusion that this simple process of Kriya Yoga, which is pranic breathing in the spine with an attitude of love, is called the lightning path. It is simple, dynamic, and effective. Therefore, I make an appeal to you scientifically. Please practice this yoga and transform your life into nectar gold. It takes you into a beautiful state. Everyone experiences and has to go to that state of divineness. But the ultimate state is always unknown because the mind is a tin can. Our minds are a rusty tin can compared to the splendor of the Lord. Then when all the junk and bosh, the junkyard of the mind has been left behind, what happens in Kriya Yoga? What is the inner state? Then stiller than stillness itself. Then stiller than stillness itself, with bated breath I do behold. Then stiller than stillness itself, with bated breath I do behold, my rising self-sun's nectar gold. I dissolve in that mystery untold. This, dear souls, is the state of Samadhi. Whether you know it or not, whether you realize it or not, the only purpose of your being on earth is to seek God. All other things are secondary details.
मैं देह नहीं नश्वर नासी, मैं अलख निरंजन अविनाशी, मैं अलख निरंजन अविनाशी।